Well, hello, everybody. I'm stopping through very, very quickly. Come on in here, Jay. Yes. Very quickly, very, importantly, because I feel like, when spirit gives me something, I told y'all months ago, I used to like hold these feelings in, these ideas in. And really, I'm like, I need to start coming out and sharing with my people the fruit that the Spirit is giving me. Come on in here. And when I say the Spirit, okay, I'm speaking of the great spirits. Okay, I could be talking about Oshun, Yima, Yah, my ancestors, archangels of any of those types, honey. And I could definitely be talking about the Most High that reigns throughout all dimensions, honey. Elohim. Okay, hello. Now, if you're feeling nice and right, you might call on Aha Ehe. Okay. You're feeling a little sassy, you might call on Shahade. Okay. And no, we're not talking about the singer Sade. Okay. Anyway, so I do want to go into this. There is a confirmation that I did have a dream that confirmed some things. I told y'all my sister got back to me today. We're supposed to be talking on Thursday, which is tomorrow, maybe even Monday, and she actually confirmed with me that her neighbor actually does know someone who's pregnant. Everything else was correct, but she don't know who the guy is. So of course, like I said before, in the spirit, sometimes we look a little different than we do, you know, in the flesh. I told y'all what I said, and I'm gonna say what I said again. I've seen people that look like a man in the physical. When I'm dealing with them in the spiritual, I'm seeing a woman, and vice versa. I told y'all before, as I said before, I do not, let's stop that right now. I do not really get, what do you call it? I don't hate people who are, racist, prejudiced, homophobic, transphobic, because I feel like we all have to work through issues within ourselves. That's why I always talk about shadow work. And I feel like people sometimes project into this reality what they've brought in from the other places that they've been and the other lives that they lived. And that's why I tell you, it's so important to, get into that. If you are a spiritual person, get into your contracts, get into the spirits that you are connected to, and revoke and resolve things that are following you from those lives into those lives. Because a lot of people, like I said, you see that. A lot of these people were homosexuals in their past life and they come into this life and they're very scorned. Okay, honey. A lot of people were, a proud black woman in a past life and they were humiliated. Um, and so in this life they manifested as a Caucasian woman named Karen, and now she wants to attack all black people or all black women. So like I said, I kind of understand that because once again, coming from a healed place, if I didn't get my healing, oh honey, like I motherfucking know, girl, I will be crazy, honey. Hello. I'll be doing the exact same thing a lot of these girls and guys are doing, honey. Hello. Anywho, so like I said, we did get confirmation on that, and so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna, jump into this because spirit is always putting things in my heart. and going into something that we just finished. I won't say too much about it, but something that we just finished. Um, where's my water at? Something that we just finished maybe a week ago. Yeah, a couple of days ago, a week ago. Um, I think that was just spirit coming through. Anyway, I won't bore you guys much longer. I want to jump straight into. Come on in here, Lady K. Hello, hello, hello. I want to jump in and say, first of all, thank you to my supporters, my contributors, my gifters, those who send over whatever the hell you send over. It's appreciated. Of course, without you, I would have to work my ass off all day, every day, and, become a slave to the system. And because of you, I don't have to. So I'm able to go eat at, if I want to, Cheesecake Factory. You know what I mean? If I want to go out and waste gas to, drive to the Arizona border, I can. Because of you, I'm able to give to people that I love and I care about. Because of you, I'm able to spoil my babies. Because of you, my babies just had a birthday, Anubis and Bella actually, and I was able to spoil my babies. So like I said, I'm so appreciative of y'all. And then of course, to those of you who view and definitely interact. Many of you have definitely joined an event in the past. Many of you have definitely taken a class. You've done something. And of course, you still contributed to my elevation. You've still contributed to my whatever it is I was going through during that time. And so I'm so grateful for you. Okay. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Okay. So let's get right into this. A lot of people are a little concerned with not manifesting, right? Like Mystic, I've done all the work. I've done the praying. I've done the positive affirmations. I've done some cleansing. I've organized my closet. I've been to the spirituals over there in Dubai. I've been to the spirituals over there in Rompa. I've been over to the spirituals over there in Cuba. I've been to the spiritualists in Hades, and all these powerful spiritualists still have not helped me manifest what I'm needing, Mystic. Are they not doing the work for me? And I always tell people that the source is you. You have three powerful magnets on your body right now. I don't care if you're a man, woman, gay, straight, boy, girl, Christian, Jewish, Muslim, Islamic, I don't care. You have three powerful magnets that are on you right now. And tonight, we're going to go into these three powerful magnets before I jump into the two F's that are stopping you from manifesting whatever it is you're trying to manifest. Okay. So the first one is um, the mind. Okay. Your mind is known as the powerhouse. We know that things come into this dimension, the third dimension, and it has fallen from grace. Heaven on the physical body is the mind. So that's why going into a lot of people's belief system is that you live in fear, okay? You live in hate, misery, then you will always attract that, right? And then another saying is make your heaven and not your hell. And so that is peace of mind, that's having a sound mind, that is having clarity on situations. The next magnet, powerful magnet, is your heart. Everything that we do, everything that we feel, everything that we eat, everything that we drink, every person that we are around, whether good or bad, that energy passes through our heart space. And there's three levels to our heart space, which I won't even go into because another chakra on the body, whether it's physical or metaphysical, has three levels to it. Okay. So that space have three different levels and everything passes through it. And every experience that you have will affect you in one way or another, whether you want to admit it or not. So that's why I say that we all need some type of relief through therapy, psychologists, or therapy, counseling, which a lot of people don't really utilize these people. And I do. I appreciate psychologists and therapists and counselors because once again, without them, bitch, I would be in jail. Okay. Without them, girl, I would be that bitch that book a flight and show up. Okay. And if it wasn't me, I'll have somebody else do it. Okay. So I'm not that, like I said, I work through my tea, and I want to create my life to be great, and pleasant, not misery and bummy. So the next, or the last but not least powerful magnet on the body is the genitalia perineum area that goes from your caucus bone. Yes, honey, caucus bone. Okay, hello, COCYX bone, also known as your tail bone, also known as your sacral bone, also known as the upside down triangle. And see, a lot of these girls and guys out here be thinking that they be knowing they shit, and that's why I be turning the other cheek, because it's not so you can slap the other side, but it's to say, girl, I'm disgusted. So from that point all the way around to where they call your happy trail, or we can even say your pubis bone, okay? Your pubis bone. And that region is your third, like I said, not last but not least, magnet for you to manifest. And of course, I'm not condoning you to sell it. I'm not condoning that but definitely I want you to put a price tag on it. Okay. And you can take it how you want. Okay. I remember back in the day, we needed lunch money and shit, and sometimes we needed some new shoes. Girl, I'm that girl to wear this. I wear the same shoes all of high school, bitch. You hear me? Matter of fact, I think the same shoes I wore in the eighth grade I warped to like the 11th grade. And I think 11th grade is when I got some new pair of shoes. And I only got some new pair of shoes because I moved out of my parents' house. And the guy I was dating was like, "You got to get some new shoes, baby." But either way, um, my mom would say, "I'm about to, go have some fun with your stepdad. And tomorrow we're going to go get you some shoes." And I'm like, what is my mom gonna be doing? And I told y'all, even my mom had a nice little set down, honey, with me and my sister, and said, honey, ain't nothing for free. Okay. You find you a man and make sure that he takes care of you. And I'm gonna leave it there. Some of y'all didn't have a mama to tell you that, and that's why you're so upset at a bitch like me who shook a titty or two to get where she got. See, like I said, I get what I get with harm to none. I don't have to lie, cheat, and still to get there. And I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful for that. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. So those are the three magnets. Really, 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 really cherish all three of them. Those are the most important. We know that a lot of things happen through people, either through the mind, through the heart, or through the genitalia area. We have STDs, STIs, we have dementia, Alzheimer's. We also have broken heart, congestive heart failure, heart disease, heart attacks. All this stuff is triggered from trauma that has been inflicted on the heart space. And of course, it's connected to the physical. Okay, the physical as well. Okay. Come on in here, Lady K. Yes, honey. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Yes, Lady K. Yes, honey. Okay. Listen. So, first of all, I want to go into the act, okay, of praying, because a lot of people, oh, come on in here. A lot of people don't understand, oh, come on in here, the act of praying, okay? And so we're going to go into the definition, Oxford Language Dictionary, meaning of prayer. Okay. And it goes something like this: a prayer is a solemn request for help or expression of thanks addressed to God or an object of worship. Oh, come on in here. So when you're calling upon your ancestors and you're calling upon your deities and you're calling upon the universal God, you are making a request. Okay. You're not begging, you're making a request. Okay. And then going into the other side, Wikipedia said that prayer is an invocation or an act. That means to pull in, or an act that seeks to activate a rapport with an object of worship through deliberate communication. In the narrow sense, the term refers to an act of supplication or intercession directed towards a deity or deified ancestor. So if you don't want to get into your ancestor worship, or veneration, I definitely encourage you to start with your parents. If you don't want to get into the whole ancestor stuff, I don't want to burn a candle for them, whatever, whatever. Then, of course, be thankful for those who have raised you, whether they're living or deceased. And definitely, if they're living, thank them as much as you can, okay? And tell them how much you love them and you appreciate them. It definitely goes a long way. I know for me, it was teachers, it was principals. I told y'all when I graduated from high school, I had to graduate by exhibition. Okay. I had to exhibit, honey, what I learned in high school. And I was very thankful, for all the teachers that put up with me. Because I told y'all when I finished my senior year, honey, I was that girl. You know, I was that girl already, honey. Okay, and I went to a very, school in a very segregated part of Northern California, honey, where they didn't really give two fucks about um, people of color, let alone homosexuals, transsexuals, lesbians, and bisexuals. So for them to be able to put up with me and respect me, okay, it meant a lot to me. And so I just want to kind of leave something with you guys. And of course, you can grab your book because going into the 2 F's of why you're not manifesting, we have to start with the source, the one, the gate, right? We're asking to open the gates because the new moon is tomorrow. And by the time you watch this, it might be today. So we need the gates to be open. We need the roads to be open so that what we're asking for could be clear, right? It can come in clearly. Okay. We ask that all the pipelines be cleared out. Come on in here. We ask the ancestors to clear it out. Okay. Anyway, so prayer. Okay. We're going to go to Matthew 7, 7, excuse me, Matthew 7, verse 7 to 11. Come on in here. See, y'all always talk about 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven. Didn't Beyonce say 7-Eleven? And y'all out here talking about she worshiping the demons. She's doing a Kali Ma praise. No, honey, Beyonce read the motherfucking Bible. Okay, we want to give a shout out to our sister in Oshun. We're going to call her Oceaneras. Okay, the daughters of Oshuns. Okay, are the well, I don't know what we would call them. We got to think of something for that. But the sisters of Oshun is Oshuneras. Okay, so when I say Oshunera, I'm talking about a sister. Okay, because we share the same Oshun mother. Okay, and when we say Oshuneros, we talk about the Oshun brothers. Okay. So Matthew 7, verse 7 to 11 says, keep on asking, and you will receive what you ask for. For everyone who asks receives. You parents, if your children ask for a loaf of bread, do you give them a stone instead? Or if they ask for a fish, do you give them a snake? Of course not. So if you sinful people, and I told you that sinful means he or she who walks in error because you not know what you not do. You don't know what you don't do. Or excuse me, you do not know what you do. You are learning in life. We're learning. Everything is a mistake, and we learn from those mistakes. And I'm that girl that learned from other people's mistakes, honey. Because girl, you didn't have to tell me that playing with a sharp knife cut you, bitch. And for me to play with it and get cut, girl, bye. I saw you get cut, bitch. I ain't playing with it. Hello. I can even tell y'all a quick story. When I was a kid, we used to camp a lot, and I didn't know how to swim. Y'all, I was afraid of water. Clearly, well, if you don't know, well, we'll talk about it another time. But my uncle, he was so adamant about taking me fishing because he said, I see a purple haze over you. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean, motherfucker? Anyway, so he was so adamant about taking everybody fishing. And I said, I ain't going. So he gonna try to, boss around. And my stepdad was like, no. If he doesn't want to go, he don't have to go. So, bitch, I said, I'm not going. So, of course, my uncle had an attitude, and I said, I don't give a fuck about that. Anyway, so we went camping, y'all. Everybody's in the water. I'm sitting here watching everybody. And my uncle's like, everybody get on the boat. Now, I wasn't even thinking, like, oh my God, my uncle's going to be shady. He's going to push me in the water, right? Or whatever's going to happen right now. So when we went camping, there's like an island in the middle of the lake, and it's a huge reservoir, you guys, that places in the surrounding area drink out of that water. So either way, we all get on the boat. We go to the deepest part of the water, even where I'm seeing fish jump up and down, honey. The boat stopped. Some of my cousins start jumping out, except for two of these cousins. Now, one of the cousins I still don't talk to no more because I felt like that was very shady of him, and I don't give a fuck if my uncle said, push that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about that. You stand your ground and you be who you are. So either way, y'all, this boat is standing still. Everybody's swimming in this deep ass water, and before you know it, the boat turns on, and this cousin of mine throws me in the water. Oh my god, you guys. I thought I was gonna die. I couldn't feel the bottom of the water. I'm feeling shit like touching my feet, which is clearly the fish, but I was panicking, and I just said, "Oh my god." And so anyway, they threw me in the water for me to learn how to swim. And anyway, yeah. Anyway, yeah, it was a mess, honey. It was a fucking mess. So anyway, yeah, if they ask for fish, do you not give them steak? Of course not. So you sinful people, once again, in your errors, okay, your error ways, making mistakes. Some of us make minor mistakes, some of us make major mistakes. For me, I made minor mistakes. You know, fucking on my credit when I was 18 years old for a nigga. Okay, excuse me, for a man. Okay. Anyway, we won't get into that because I'm gonna have to Google his ass and ask him for my money. That $500 turned into 5,000. Anyway, so so if you sinful people know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your heavenly Father give good gifts to those who ask Him? So once again, the act of praying is to request something, and if you want it, you're gonna request it wholeheartedly. You're not going to half-ass request it. So right there, right now, that's the gate, right? That is the number one source of why you are not manifesting the things you're wanting to manifest because you're not knowing how, you don't know how to ask for them. And a lot of people be like, yeah, I remember there was a lady begging for money years ago. And mama was like, well, but if you don't ask, a closed mouth don't get fed. And I'm like, well, mama, if you got a real job, you go get a payday loan. It was really that serious to get up on YouTube and to beg people for money and I want to offer services. Girl, bye. So either way, requesting it and you're claiming to be a spiritual person, you're going to request it from the Heavenly Father, the Heavenly Mother, whatever it is you believe in, and they're going to bless you with that. I told y'all this story years ago when my power was going to be cut off, honey. I had a 48-hour notice, and literally, honey, I had a roommate that just left my ass stranded. That's why I don't do roommates no more. Okay, the Spirit of God used somebody to call me to say, hey, I need your help and I'm gonna pay you if you help me. And I was like, bitch, I'm okay with $20. That's what I'm thinking. I'm okay with $20, honey. Girl, we stood there for about 6, 7 hours, maybe 8 hours making these products, and they paid me the exact amount of that electrical bill. And I just broke down. I didn't break down in front of them because once again, I didn't tell them what I was going through because my mom would always tell us to keep our house business in the house. You don't go out the house talking about how your water's about to, get cut off and all of the good shit, girl. And so, anyway, so I was very grateful of that. Once again, the Heavenly Father came through and blessed me, but used that person to bless me because the Heavenly Father knew what I needed. Okay. And so a lot of you, your ancestors, your deities, they know what it is that you need. And this is why you always get fucked up because you keep going about it the physical way. If you offer product and services, if you go to a 9 to 5 job, ask your deities to expand your territory, to expand your grounds, to bless every step that you take, to cleanse every step that you take, to remove any person, anybody that try to dirty the steps that you take. And that's what you do. And it says, keep on asking. Okay. The Bible says, keep on asking. A lot of you ask for something and you let it go. Oh, I did a ritual a month ago, Mystic, but it never manifested. A month ago and you did a ritual? Oh, no, 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 honey. You keep doing that ritual until you see what you're asking for to manifest, honey. You don't stop. You keep going. Okay. It's like a marathon, honey. You keep running that race. Okay. And you keep doing things. You know, you keep going. You keep going. You keep going. Okay. So now that we got through the now that we got through the gate, honey. Oh, come on in here. Oh, come on in here, honey. Something else came up to the power of God, but we ain't gonna go over that tonight because some of y'all don't understand that. We're gonna say that for another day. Hello. So we're gonna go into the two F's. Okay. The two F's of why you are not manifesting. And I want you to understand, okay? I want you to understand something, okay? You are not aware of all aspects of yourself. And some of you, going into past life and present life, some of you have committed sins in your past lives and you didn't care about asking for forgiveness. You didn't care about asking for reconciliation, okay? And not for anybody else, but for you. And so, going into the first F of why you're not manifesting what it is that you need in life is forgiveness, okay? And it's not about, I got to forgive you know, other people and fuck that. I ain't giving them my power. You got to start with forgiving yourself because when you learn to forgive yourself, then all the other stuff does not matter. It does not matter that mama called you a bald headed bitch or that massa said that niggas are not human. Like that does not matter to you when you learn to forgive yourself. And I know, whatever. Girl, I say whatever comes to my damn mind, girl. And I ain't apologizing for that. So going into forgiveness, and of course this is forgiving yourself and possibly other people. Maybe it's somebody that got you fired. Maybe it's somebody that got you evicted. Maybe it's somebody who stole your man. Maybe somebody who stole your friend. Maybe it was somebody who betrayed you, who lied to you. Maybe it's even, somebody who's in office right now. Maybe the government failed you. And you're just like, I don't like anybody. I don't trust anybody. You know, F the genomes, all this other good stuff. And once again, forgiveness because that feeds into and trust when I tell y'all this. When you start to forgive yourself, you're going to be amazed about what clears up for you. Like it's going to start off with the minor stuff first, the very small stuff, but you're going to be so amazed about what exactly. I should take off one of these headsets so I can hear myself because I feel like I'm yelling, honey, because the headsets is completely covering my damn ear. Okay, there we go. So once you start forgiving people, um, places, and things, then you will start to see minor things shift. I'm telling you this right now. And of course, we're going to start with yourself. You need to forgive yourself. When we look in the mirror, the first thing we see is us, right? And we start to say, ugh. I hate that mole on my face. Ugh, I hate that bump on my face. Ooh, I hate my nose. Ooh, I hate my lips. Ooh, I hate my eyes. Who I hate this. Who I hate that. Ooh, all this other good shit. And this goes to people who have not been diagnosed with dysmorphia. Okay, dysmorphia or dysphoria. Okay, if you have not been diagnosed with dysmorphia or dysphoria, I'm talking to you. Okay, hello. So going into Mark 11:25. Okay. Mark 11:25 says when you are praying, first forgive anyone. Now remember we talked about prayer. We said that prayer is a request. It's a solemn request. And if you want to know what solemn means, honey, come on in here. Let's break down what solemn means, honey. Hello, because see, once again, like I told y'all, see, we don't sit here and we don't beg. That is not God or goddess like. That is peasant like. And they taught you to beg because they wanted to keep you in your lower self. But see, I'm here to awaken you. I'm here to help you to become elevated in yourself because you are the key. You are the answer to what you've been looking for. So solemn says that it is a formal and dignified. Hello? And dignified is not on your knees, honey. Unless you're that type of girl, that type of guy. Okay. But dignified, honey, dignified is with strength. Okay. Dignified is sincere. Okay. It's with character. It's with knowing that you know. Like what I'm asking for, I'm gonna get. Okay, God. I'm asking because I know that you're able. Come on in here. I'm asking Oshun because I know that you're able. I'm asking Kalima because I know that you're able. So that's what solemn means. The N is silent. Solemn means formal and dignified. And if you want to know what dignified is, having or showing a composed or serious matter that is worthy of respect. Ain't nobody getting respect on their knees. The soldiers only kneels out of respect to the nation that they fought for. Okay, come on in here. But the soldier stands up on their two motherfucking feet and they salute. I need somebody to come on in here and say ashe, ashe, ashe. Okay. So that's what we're dealing with here. Dignified, and a lot of you ain't praying dignified. You're praying weekly. You're not weekly like the months, the days of the week, like that. We saying weekly, like you're weak, and your birthright is spiritual power. And don't let anybody tell you that. Everybody has spiritual power. That's your birthright. You have the power to fight through anything. You see these stories of these women that their children get trapped under cars, and this woman who can't even carry a bag of potatoes is able to lift a damn car off her damn child. Come on in here. And you're going to tell me you don't have no power. Oh, come on in here. So it says that when you are praying, that means making a request with dignity. First, forgive anyone you are holding a grudge against, so that your Father in heaven will forgive your sin too. Now, remember, in the physical body, the head, the mind, the magnet I mentioned, the first magnet I mentioned, signifies heaven. So when that higher self, right, the higher connections to you is calm, cool, and collective, and the airways are cleared out, now you're able to manifest smoothly. Now you're able to manifest wholly, not partially, wholly. So Mark 11:25 once again says, when you are praying, first forgive anyone you are holding a grudge against, so that your Father in heaven will forgive your sins too. And that's so amazing right there. That is the biggest lesson we have to teach ourselves and teach others, to forgive people who have done you wrong, because that's not who you are. Something was brought to me a couple of days ago. I identify as a Prius, identify as a Chrysler or whatever, and this is like a Toyota or something. And I just thought to myself, I think it's so lower level and so ungodly and so ungoddessly for anyone to identify as anything else in this body, in the third dimension, as human. When people ask you who you are and what you are, I'm human. What you identify as? A human. Are you a man or a woman? I'm a human. Are you Christian or Jewish? I'm a human. I think like sometimes we have to be reminded about that, because we get so caught up in the illusion, and it really throws us off. It throws us off the spiritual alignment. It throws us off the physical alignment, and it just, like I said, leaves room for a lot of errors, a lot of disrespect, and a lot of other bullshit. Okay, so we have to forgive once again ourselves first. Very simple. Take a mirror, look in the mirror, and say, "I forgive you." And keep saying that over and over. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. And you're going to first say, what am I asking myself for forgiveness for? It's going to come to you. Trust me. Take 2 minutes out of your day every single day and say, I forgive you. And watch what happens. Going in Colossians 3, verse 13 says, make allowance for each other's faults and forgive anyone who offends you. Remember, the Lord forgave you, so you must forgive others. Now, once again, we're talking about our higher self here, honey. We're talking about our higher self and the gatekeepers here, honey. We have to allow others to have their faults and forgive those who offend us, right? Whether it's intentionally or not intentionally. Honey, that is their misery that they have to live with. We need to come up and come out, honey. Let those be in their lower self. And bitch, let me be on another vibration and frequency so I can manifest the life that I deserve. Because you deserve happiness. You deserve peace. You deserve prosperity, abundance. You deserve everything that your heart desire. I'll never forget this, you guys, and I will never say this. And I'm just gonna be totally apparent. I can't say honest because I'm always honest. And bitch, anything I say could definitely be backed up with receipts because I keep receipts. But there is a woman who I cannot give out her name. When I very first started going into my transition, there was a person who transitioned, right? I won't go into, details of this, but this person transitioned and it became stealth. And if you do not know what stealth means, that means when somebody goes in and they change their identity, everything is completely changed over. And you will never, ever know their history of who they were before this. And so she was a stealth trans person, and she still is, because I did my research. Mama still is. I've not spoke with her in years, but during the hurricane Katrina, that's around that time where I was introduced to her by one of the girls from New Orleans. And I won't say her name neither. One of the girls from New Orleans, and Mama had it together. Mama done had over 25 different surgeries. Mama done spend all this money. Mama went from looking like a trucker uh, to, Megan Fox. And I'm not making this up. I would say the Kardashians, but they already giving me some type of trans woman tease. So I can't even say the Kardashians. But Mama definitely went from um, a trucker to Megan Fox. And this is her words, not mine. Because I said I need to see what this lady looked like before she transitioned, and it blew my mind. And so either way, one thing she would always tell me is that take your time, right? Take your time with your transition, but follow your heart, right? Follow your heart, make clear and sound decisions, and everything that your little heart desires will come true. And I always remembered that. I've always remembered that. And of course, going into manifesting, that's how I'm here. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff we don't talk about publicly, but it's definitely done privately. And those who know me privately know exactly what I'm saying, honey. Hello? So forgive, you guys, forgive. And it also affects the heart too. Forgive. Congestive heart failure right now is a metaphysical reason of why people get congestive heart failure is not being able to forgive. Heart disease, not being able to forgive. Angina, not being able to forgive. Look this up. If you don't believe me, do your research. If you do not believe me, this is not being able to forgive yourself. And when you can't forgive yourself, you can't forgive other people. So, like I said, let go of all those things that hurt you. And you don't have to deal with these people, y'all. That's not what I'm saying, because I don't deal with people that done me wrong. You did me wrong. I forgave you, girl, and I moved on. I forgave and I moved on. Ain't no sitting down and having cupcakes and, hey, girl, I thought you said you forgave me. I did. I don't got to bring it up again. And I don't got to see you then either because I don't want you to trigger me. See that right there? Because some of these people be triggering us. I don't need you to trigger me to want to slap your ass to slap the motherfucking head from the shady shit you fucking did. And so for me, like I said, you have to forgive, you have to forget. Okay? Or not forget, but forgive and move on. Understand that that experience is a part of you and it's made you who you are. And y'all gonna have a breakthrough with these two F's. Y'all gonna have a breakthrough right now. So forgive, forgive, forgive. Now the next F is, okay, come on in here, is, and y'all should know what this is already, is fear. That's right. Fear. Oh, come on in here. Fear. Okay. Little old me was afraid to go out, and I took my little baby steps, y'all. I took my little baby steps. I went from living with my parents and being afraid of the world because what I saw what was going on with the trans people. And can I just talk about this for a minute, you guys? Can I just share this with you guys? It's not really important to you all, but it's really important to me. Okay. So in the beginning, there was a lot of girls, trans women that were being taken out, right? Okay, murdocked. They were being murdocked, and a lot of these stories were being made relevant to me, and I'm like, okay, there's a reason why I'm learning about these people and their experiences, and maybe, spirit is saying, bitch, you go about it another way. And so either way, I was afraid, y'all. And then going into me already being emotional, and then also me taking hormones, so I was like 10 times more emotional, y'all. So I was just traumatized, y'all, to where I had agoryophobia. And I told y'all before what that is. You're afraid to leave your house. Like, really? Like, you don't want to leave your house at all. And when you step out, you just have this fear of, oh my God, something's gonna happen. And so either way, that's when spirit came in because I started getting back into my praying and stuff. And I said, honey, I'm not gonna let the enemy try to scare me. But I was afraid. I was afraid that I was gonna be my call, right? Like, oh shit, this is gonna happen to me too. And a lot of these girls that were taken out, they actually lived different lives. Some girls were honest about their lifestyle, some girls were not. Some girls were living like really perfect lives. And so either way, um, I was afraid, you guys, and it shut down a lot of things. People that I dated, opportunities that I had, business wise, honey, yeah, it shut it down. And ooh, girl, and so it's really hard for me to come out of that. You know, it was a lot of work. And that's why, once again, going into people that I kept close to me, y'all. I used to have a phone, a Nokia, I think it was a Nokia 5162, and I had over 200 people in that contact list, y'all. And you best believe I used all 200 contacts. And literally, when those contacts started going down, right? Like, I started deleting and blocking people because I felt like they were blocking me from growing and becoming a person that I felt that I needed to become for my spirit. Because it wasn't for the flesh, you know. Keeping all those people around me would have been for the flesh, but for the spirit, I said, honey, you're not gonna do anything good for me spiritually, so I have to let you go. And one by one, until I got down to two of them, my best friend at that time, and my cousin, slash family friend. And once again, going into, the fear. So these people were crutches for me because I was afraid of people. I was afraid of getting my T clocked, right? I was afraid of people, knowing what I was and attacking me for that. And the enemy was just playing with my head a lot, y'all. So I was afraid, and I held on to these people who were disrespecting me. Other people thought, why do you let him talk to you like that? Even going back to my old messages, y'all, because I told you I never delete anything. Um, and one of the emails that I have right now was actually, I've had this email for like, girl, y'all, since like 2005. So all the stuff is stored into the SMS part of Google. And I was reading some of the messages a couple of months ago, and that person was being very disrespectful to me, y'all, and like making jokes and stuff. And I never took it offensively because that was my friend and I did not see it as being negative. But looking back on it, I was like, yeah, this person was really, really, really hateful and almost jealous because my mother was accepting of me. I had people around me who loved me and accepted me, and this person lived in misery. Looking back, okay. And so that's why I forgave the fucked up shit they did to me, to where I moved and I had to move my shit in the rain by myself, and a lot of my shit got damaged. I throw that shit out. I won't even get into that. But not recently, y'all. This was like in 2011, honey. I moved into my first apartment, girl, by myself, and girl, that shit got damaged because that motherfucker said he was gonna help and he didn't. But anyway, so fear just really stopped a lot of stuff, y'all. Stopped my bags, and even moving forward, when I elevated into my first apartment, and I met, a very significant person. I don't like to call these people celebrities because bitch, they're just like us. They just have gotten recognition for their craft. Okay. When I met this guy and he was sitting in my living room and he was talking about the spiritual stuff, but this is a man who sold a lot of a lot of singles, a lot of albums. Like, once again, fear. I did not want to move forward with all that because I was afraid. Like, oh my God, what if it gets out? And then this and that. Now he want to take me out. Once again, thinking about the other girls that have passed away. Because I really do think that a lot of trans women who are no longer here right now was taken out by some of your favorite celebrities. And I'm gonna keep that there. Once again, that's why I'm very respectful of people and why I will never expose people. And of course, it's not because of fear, because I know that I'm protected in the physical and the spiritual. But definitely, the simple fact is that I don't know what my future is gonna hold, and I might come across these people again. You know what I mean? And girl, and I told you I had some very bad experiences, and I had some good experiences with some of your freaking people. Okay, good experiences and bad experiences, honey. Hello. So fear. It will stop you right in your tracks. Fear, okay? Fear. Let's go into Isaiah, okay? And we're going to talk, well, I'm going to give you three scriptures for three different types of fears. So this is when your worst fears come true. And you know that's so bad, y'all. You know you've been there, girl. You were like, damn, I'm so afraid that I'm going to get a Maserati and I'm not gonna be able to afford the payments on the motherfucker. Or I'm afraid that, oh my God, I'm gonna move out on my own and I'm gonna get my own place and now I'm gonna have people lurking around my apartment and stuff. That was one of my fears when I first moved into my own place. Not anymore though, girl, because now we got security. We got multiple levels of security. But anyway, so when your worst fears come true, this is when you stop, you calm yourself down, and you read Isaiah or Isaiah 24, or excuse me, 43 2. When you go through deep waters, I will be with you. When you go through rivers of difficulty, you will not drown. When you walk through the fire of oppression, oh, come on in here. And y'all out here talking about that y'all spiritual and y'all feeling oppressed, but you're not going to the deities about your oppression and they're not rescuing you out of your self-proclaimed oppression. And Isaiah 43 says it. When you're walking through the fire of oppression, you will not be burned up. You will not be burned up. The flames will not consume you. But some of you have been consumed by the fire of oppression. And that's why oppression keeps getting you together. And I hate to tell you the truth. But girl, I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat nothing with none of y'all. We're not gonna sit here and make shit up. We're not gonna lie. We're not gonna make you feel good. Because bitch, sometimes the truth hurt. Some of you have been consumed by the fire of oppression, and that's why they keep oppressing your ass. I need y'all to come up and come out. Going into Hebrews 13:6, so some of y'all say y'all black Hebrews. So if you feel like you're a black Hebrew, I need you to catch on. It said, we can say with confidence, the Lord is my helper, so I will have no fear. What can mere people do to me? Right? So I need you to understand that when your deities and your ancestors and the Most High walks with you, right? You venerate them, right? I will hope y'all not venerating energies that don't walk with you. That'd be a waste of money and time. Hell, donate that money to my cash app. You out here buying these candles, you out here buying these statues, these old shit ain't working because you don't really feel like these spirits are with you. Go ahead and donate that money to the cash app, girl. Y'all don't need it. Go ahead and donate to the cash app. Forget all that good shit, girl. Y'all playing with the spirit. Cause bitch, I ain't waste my money on nothing I don't believe in. Okay. So it said that the Lord is your helper and you should have no fear. We can go into the Lord's Prayer. Or excuse me, Psalms 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. So you have to understand that you are in a place of power when you know who you are. You are in a place of power when you have forgiven yourself first, because when you forgive yourself, you learn how to forgive others, or you learn to basically let that go, okay? And you learn how to let go of fear. Come on in here, okay? And even when you feel like you're in danger, right? You feel stuck right now. You're like, oh my God, I'm about to, lose my place. I'm about to get, whatever you at. Maybe you trapped in somebody's basement right now, and it's your only way of hearing the light, hearing the voice that can lead you out of that dark space. Come on in here. It says that Psalms 27, verse 1 and 3. The Lord is my light and my salvation, so why should I be afraid? The Lord is my fortress, protecting me from danger. So why should I tremble? Through a mighty army surrounds me, or excuse me, though A mighty army surrounds me. My heart will not be afraid. Even if I am attacked, I will remain confident. So, the mighty army that surrounds you, sweetie, is your ancestors, is your guardian spirits. I keep telling y'all right here, right now, I'm going to get it together. I'm going to have a surprise for you guys by the summer solstice because I need you to understand of how much energy is around you and how powerful you are, even when people try to play like you not. Because like we said before, bitch been putting spells on bitches for years and the shit ain't working. Bitches are elevating instead of drowning. Okay, hello. People are floating instead of drowning, honey. Hello. No PP loans neither. Anywho, and then of course when you're feeling lonely and vulnerable, and of course, that is the worst fear because that really makes you feel trapped. Like I feel alone. Once again, going into my process. I moved out of my parents' home, still in high school, barely getting into the physical transition. I was afraid, but I did it. I took a leap of faith and, took a leap of faith with love. And I was in love and I had some good experiences. And then, of course, some bad ones came along with that too. And then I got afraid. And then I moved back in with my parents. But then I got over that fear. And then I moved out and that's when I met my best friend. And then, of course, something happened. Fear came on in because I thought I was going to end up going to jail because I was going to have to bust a bitch in her face. Okay, don't play with my money. But anyway, got on out. Anyway, so I just, getting in the fear and then making a big move, you guys. The furthest I moved away from my house was 30 miles. And when I say my house, that means my immediate family, my mama, my sisters, my brothers, we all lived in the same city, okay, up until this point. And like I said, I was afraid to leave them because I was like, oh my God, if I need them, I need them to be one phone call away. But literally, you guys, I literally was like, I'm going to take a leap of faith and I'm going to move far away by myself just to see how strong I really am, just see how much spirit has my back, just to see if what I've been teaching people to believe all these years is something that I also believe in, right? And so, bitch, I did it. And people didn't think it was gonna happen, y'all. They really was like, "You ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it." I said, "Honey, I'm doing it." No, you not. No, you not. No, you not. Honey, I did it. I did it all by myself, y'all. I rented the U-Haul. I paid for the movers. I took my car. I paid for AAA to bring my other car down here because, girl, ain't nobody, girl, I don't want nobody driving none of my cars, girl. You wreck my car, girl, I wreck your face. Anyway, so I did it. And like I say, here we go 2 years. And I have not looked back because I know that spirit has led me into this place. So if you are also feeling alone and vulnerable and feeling like I want to do this, but I don't want to do this, I'm afraid to do this alone. You know, Isaiah 41:10 and Romans 8:38 will definitely help you get there, help you get out that space. Isaiah 41:10 said, "Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hand." Oh, come on in here. You are victorious and you are able. As long as you're willing, you're able. The old saying is there's a will, there's a way, right? If there's a will, there's a way. I always say that. If there's a will, there's a way. And you have to trust in the process. Oh, come on in there. Hallelujah. I am convinced, Romans 8, verse 38 says, I am convinced that nothing can ever separate us from God's love, neither death nor life, neither angels nor demons, neither our fears for today nor our worries about tomorrow. Not even the powers of hell can separate us from God's love. Oh God. And see these Christians that be preaching to you, you gonna be damned to hell if you're a witch. You burn candles, you're going to hell. And you're homosexual, you're going to hell. And you're a prostitute, you're going to hell. But it says not even hell can separate us from God's love. Because I already told y'all that Lucifer and Jesus is the same being. And heaven and hell is the same motherfucking place. Just different levels of understanding. Difference like the right brain, the left brain. It's the same brain, but honey, some of us operate with both of them. Some of us operate with one side more than the other. When you operate from both sides, you understand the whole process. You feel connected, you feel whole, and you see it for what it is. And that's what this is. Romans is telling you, honey, that even hell cannot separate you from God's love. Come on in here, because God still is going to love you. Love never dies, it never changes. It gets stronger, but it never changes, honey. And then, of course, if you want to face your fears, one scripture that helped me, y'all. Oh, come on in here. This is bringing back some memories for me, y'all. This bring back some memories from a couple of years ago. Whew. We like the book of Isaiah too, because the book of Isaiah talks about the eunuchs. The book of Isaiah talk about no weapon forms against me shall prosper. Isaiah was a very powerful prophet, and he definitely spoke, okay, from a high place. And so when you're wanting to confront your fears, Isaiah 12, verse 2 says, See, God has come to save me. I will trust in him and not be afraid. The Lord God is my strength and my song. He has given me victory. So, this is something that you want to go about in a positive affirmation way. That's not really a prayer, that is actually an affirmation. Okay? God has come to save me. There's a will, there's a way. I will trust in him and not be afraid. There's a will, there's a way. The Lord God is my strength and my song. There's a will, there's a way. He has given me victory. Yes, I'm going to do it. Yes, I'm going to do it. Yes, you got to have prep talks with yourself. Come on in here. Because you can't share nobody else. You can't share with none of these other girls your dreams and hopes and aspirations, y'all, because they haters. Even your own best friend will be a damn hater. And I'm not saying my best friends are haters. I'm saying your people close to you could be a hater too. So sometimes you got to keep some of this shit to yourself. Like I told y'all, if I ever won the lottery, bitch, I will never tell none of y'all who never gave me a motherfucking thing. Hello, okay. And when I say a bitch, I will never tell y'all. I will say anonymous, anonymous, anonymous. That's it. This ain't none of your damn business, bitch. You didn't give me shit. I ain't giving your ass shit neither. Okay. So I want to finish this off because we talked about a place of power. And I wanna finish this off with a place of power. Can we finish this off with a place of power? Okay, because and anywho. So the power of God reigns in you because you are he and she is he. Okay? Can we talk about it? Huh? Let's talk about it right now. Hold on, let me pull this up. Hold on. 'Cause y'all over here acting like y'all ain't nothing. Okay? That you ain't worthy. Let's get right into it. Okay? Okay, we're going to go over the scriptures right now that talks about the God that you're worshiping, venerating is also part of you. That's why you're connecting to, because see, the Bible is not just about Jesus. The Bible is just not about Yahweh, Elohim, Shahadeh, Adonai. The Bible is not just about that. The Bible is speaking about anything that connects to your higher self. So you are not venerating these deities if they're not a part of you. And if you are, that's why you're getting fucked up. Like I said before, a couple of years ago when I was making my Oshun oil, one of these hateful ass hoes said, "Y'all better be careful because Oshun will give you money and she'll take it away if you're not connected to her." Well, she didn't say if you're not connected to her, but I'm saying that. Yeah, if you're not connected to her, she will. She definitely will. So, what you connect to on the outside has to resonate with you on the inside. Okay. What you connect to and resonate to on the outside has to connect and resonate with you. Ain't no, I'm not a crackhead, but I deal with crackheads. Ain't no, I'm not into sucking on pigs, but I'm hanging with people that eat pigs. Ain't no tea, no shade with that. But I don't deal with pork. I don't deal with people that eat pork. Because I feel like people who eat pork typically act like a swine. And there's no tea, there's no shade with anybody out there. I'm telling you what I know, and I'm gonna tell you what God loves is the motherfucking truth. You act like a damn swine. I don't want to be. I don't want to be around that. Okay. Second Timothy's verse 1 and 14 says, "Guard through the Holy Spirit who dwells in us, the treasure which have been entrusted to you." The universal gods, the Christ consciousness, the God consciousness trusted you good enough, well enough to guard the Holy Spirit that dwells within you. And a lot of you, that Holy Spirit is dead because you're putting poisons inside of that temple of yours. You're letting everybody and anything come inside of you. Pun intended. Pun and not pun. So you got to be very mindful about who you let come into your sacred space and your temple. Colossians 1:27 says, "To whom God willed to make known what is the riches of glory of this mystery among the Gentiles, which is Christ in you, the hope of glory." Christ in you. What do you think we celebrate birthdays for? This is why they said in the Bible, other parts of the Bible, don't celebrate birthdays. Because that's when you awaken who you really are. On your birthday, that's the you become alive. I already told y'all this before. We'll do a video on that. I'll do a PowerPoint on that. What happens when you have a solar return? Okay, hello? Why the solar plexus is your inner sun. Can we talk about that for a minute? And that's where you identify with self as in your solar plexus. Come on in here. Hebrews 3, verse 6 says, "But Christ was faithful as a son over his house, whose house we are, if we hold fast our confidence and our boast of our hope firm until the end." They talk about the temple. The house is the temple. That's why they say your house is dirty, because your temple is dirty. And your house is an extension of what you have in the inside of your body. When the house is fucked up, the body is fucked up. When you start cleaning up the body, the house start getting cleaned up. You gonna have a fucked up body but a clean house, bitch? I think not. You can lie to me. You can lie all day long. I know you're a motherfucking lie. John 14, verse 23 says, "Jesus answered and said to him, if anyone loves me, he will keep my word. My Father will love him, and will come to him and make our abode with him." You are the third person. You are the key. You are the one that unlocks the Father and the Son. Nothing or no one else do. You do. You are the key. You are the key. And it starts in the heart, the mind, and the genitalia. Don't get fooled. 1 Corinthians 3, verse 16 says, "Do not know that you are a temple of God and the Spirit of God dwells in you?" And it's a question mark. Do you not know that you are a temple of God and the Spirit of God dwells in you? Stop playing these foolish games, people. Stop playing these games with these people, these people online and shit, out here make you feel miserable, stupid, and then hold on to that rage and that power. And see, that's why you can't find God. That's why your shit ain't manifesting. All you want to do is fuck shit up. You want to be chaotic, not productive, and you wonder why your money's fucked up. You wonder why your health is fucked up. You wonder why your life is fucked up. You wonder why everything around you is falling apart. You got to get it right. Ephesians 3, verse 17 said, though, that so that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith, and that you being rooted and grounded in love. Didn't I say the heart is the source? It's the information channel, and that's what connects us to all things. It is the root that grounds us. What you have in your heart is who you are. And I can judge what you have in your heart, honey. I can't judge you for anything else but what you have in that heart, honey. So, like I said, now we're going into Power, knowing that you are God like, knowing you are goddess like, knowing that the same energy you connect into on the outside also reigns within, knowing that Ganesha is in you, knowing that Oshun is in you. That's why you want to connect with these energies, because you are a part of that energy. Isaiah 40:29 says he gives power to the weak and strength to the powerless. You got to wake up to your higher self, because we're talking about the power of God. We're talking about the power that dwells within you, your birth given right. That's what we're talking about here. When you acknowledge, when you work on self, do shadow work, ask for forgiveness, come on in here, you are no longer powerless. Mark 10:27 says, humanly speaking, it is impossible, but not with God. Everything is possible with God. Hello, awaken, go within. Go within to get what it is you need to get, honey. Listen, I tell you, brethren and sisters, sea stars, sisters of the sea, okay, stars of the sea, okay, come on in here, okay. 2 Corinthians 12:9 says, my grace is all you need. My power works best in weakness. Okay, and this works on the flip side too. When you're weak, honey, the devil like to play with you. Girl, getting high because you're weak. The devil's playing with your mind. Getting drunk because you're weak. The devil's playing with that mind. You wonder why the power ain't working. The work ain't working, the power ain't powering, the wigs ain't wigging. You wonder why. Okay? Okay? And just in case, and we're gonna be done here. We're gonna be done here right now. We're gonna be done here right now. We're gonna be done. He who is within you is greater than he that's on the outside of you. He that is walking in this world. Going into 2 Corinthians 3:5, it says, it is not that we think we are qualified to do anything on our own. Our qualifications come from God. Our qualifications come from the inner us, the reigning supreme being within us. You want to get high, you want to smoke, you want to drink, whatever it is you're seeking in that liquor and that and the shit you doing, it's in the inside. I'm telling you right now, I know from experience. I don't smoke cigarettes, I don't drink, I don't pop pills of any type. I don't do weed. I don't do none of that. Okay? I get my high from spirit. And once again, Summer Walker, okay? I don't know this woman personally, but I want to definitely give a shout out to Summer Walker. Okay, she got a song called Insane. No, it's not insane in the membrane. That just came to my mind when I said that. But she got a song called Insane. And she said, you say you see things when you on DMT, but I see the same things as I'm falling asleep. So what you need to understand, and of course, it's two different things that she's saying right here. But I definitely let mama is waking up into the spiritual aspect of herself, because mama is saying right then and right there is that a lot of these hoes, excuse me, a lot of these people who do not know what they're doing, a lot of these people that are still living in their lower self, but claiming to be a part of the higher self, a higher frequency. I'm elevating, I'm getting high, when they're really getting low because they feeding their lower self. So they getting high on the under. The same things they doing to get that sense of feeling, that sense of that rush, that adrenaline. She's saying, bitch, I'm doing it when I go within, because when you go to sleep, girl, your inner self is working. As we mentioned the other night, when you go to sleep, that's when you're at your weakest point. When you go to sleep, this when you're up for attacks. That's why before you go to bed, you say prayers, you have things set up to where you're protected by the spirits, to where nothing could go down. I told y'all, going into the astral, there's people that can so called fuck you up in astral, not when you're protected. I told y'all experience I had from these witch bitches on here. And we're gonna keep it totally real, totally honest, and upfront. One of these witch bitches must have learned how to do some type of astral projection. I don't know what the fuck she thought she was doing, but mama projected into the astral realm, and it was in the lowest astral realm. So mama definitely is a newbie. But mama met me in this hallway, and mama was insulting me. And mama thought that by her insulting me, once again, in this astral realm, that I was going to be offended by it. But mama was still in herself. Mama was still a little insecure in herself. And guess what happened? When she was calling me all these names, I know exactly who she was because the spirit revealed her name on a badge. Mom didn't know she had a badge on, but I saw the name on that badge. And I called her all the names that I've called her in the waking state. It hit her so good, and only one being came and helped her and escorted her out. Between her and I, because I was going to get ready to step forward and get her ass together, my spirits got around me and we walked the other way. And when I say there was big and small spirits, so like I said, when you know who you are, and you don't got to go into all that because now they're offering classes, they're offering events to learn who you are, and they're telling who your spiritual name is, and they want to know your spiritual name and what's your name and who you connected to, so they can fuck you up. That's things you don't share with people. Because now they got essence of you, and I told y'all about experiences. And if I didn't tell y'all publicly, we'll talk about that in another video. Where there's workings that people can do that will get you trapped, okay, to where bitch, when you go, you're stuck in limbo forever, okay, until someone or something frees you, kind of like the genie in a bottle type of story. So, like I said, we got to be very mindful about what we share with people about us spiritually, and we are seeking out our spiritual selves. Keep that shit to yourself. You don't got to come out here. Yeah, my spiritual name is Tobaluba, and I came to this life to fuck all you hoes. Like girl, yeah, girl, you don't. Yeah, that's not smart of you. So, like I said, know who you are. Ask your spirits to protect you. Ask your ancestors to protect you. Ask your guardian spirits. There are people that were assigned here to protect you, beings, and you have to connect to them. Going into Reiki, when I first learned Reiki, right, and I got certified, so I had to get reintroduced to Reiki 4 years ago. No, 3 years ago now. No, it is 4 years ago, 2018. When I got introduced to Reiki, my Reiki teacher got us reacquainted with our guardian angels. And so, like I said, once you become acknowledgeable of who your guardian angels are, very simple, very easy. But once again, you have to do work on yourself first. Okay. And a lot of people are like, I don't really want that. I want to rush. Well, this is why shit is fucked up for you. This is why you're not elevating. This is why 3 years ago you were stuck in the basement and you still are there. This is why 2 years ago you had money problems. You still got money problems. Now you're getting loans and shit to keep you down there. You're not elevating spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially. You're not getting the man or woman of your dreams that you deserve. Because once again, you're letting fear and forgiveness of self stop you. Okay? Love yourself. That sounds so cliche. That sounds so boring, so basic, so simple. But I mean it. Love yourself. And of course, a lot of you are going to say, well, not my people, but people that are probably watching, well, this is a transgender telling you to love yourself. And da da da. Honey, well, listen, if I didn't love myself, girl, I would be a closeted one. If I don't love myself, I would be a a Caitlyn Jenner. If I love myself, honey, I would have transitioned at 65 years old, girl, and brought three wives into the drama and five damn children. Can we talk about it for a minute? So, like I said, love yourself. You are valuable to you. You are valuable to this world. You're an asset, and you should act like an asset. Many of you were assets once, now you're fucking liabilities. And then you wonder why your life is fucked up. Don't hold it against us. Okay. So I just want to leave y'all with that. Okay. Can I go to the comments now before I jump up out of here? Come on, can we go before we jump out here? Come on, Jay. Yes, honey. Yes, Ashe. Ashe. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Come on in here. Yes, honey. Good evening, Lakers spies. Yes, honey. I was just looking at your IG, honey, the other day. Yes, honey. How you doing over there in California? Yes, a trucker to Megan the Fox. Listen, I was amazed, darling. And Mama told me some horrible stories too, Laker Pops, like Lakers spot. I do. Am I saying your name right? I've been calling you this so much time. Is it Laika? Laika Spot? Laikas? Lakers? Wait, there's a soap called Lakers. Are you Filipino? There's a soap called Lakers, and it's a Filipino soap. It comes from the Philippines. I don't know if we talked about this before, but anyway, honey, yes, Mama told us the stories, honey. Mama told us the stories that she was getting on tour buses, and she got her face broken, and we talk about the '70s, honey. Girl, mama, girl, I actually was, and I'm like, so I'm forever grateful because I was actually introduced to her by two very powerful people. One of them is a woman in the industry who connected me to men in the industry, and the other one is a well-known transgender who actually sued. And now I'm gonna keep that like that because I don't want to get into all that and expose that. But mama, yeah, so yeah, amazing, honey. Mama looked good, like for real. For mama looked really good like us. Like I was like, whoa, honey. She went from that to that. I heard that. Come on here, Lady K. Yes, honey. Yes, I was suspecting it was fear. Yes, it is fear. You gotta let it go. You have to let it go. Oh, come on in here, Lady K. Mm-mm-mm. And did you work through it? Did you work through it? I hope you did. We sing you love, we sing you light, Lady K. Come on here, TC. Good morning. Yes, honey. Good morning, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, you are. Why did I forget that March has 31 days? I'm always forgetting that March has 31 days, y'all. Oh my goodness. Come on in here. Y'all got my diffuser going on right now. Today was the first day that my allergies and sinuses were not acting up. Thank you, heavens. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, and I got my lemon eucalyptus cinnamon and what else? Peppermint. Girl, it's clearing the tea out. Oh yes, Jeremiah. Yes, honey, come on here. Jeremiah 9 verse 11, honey. Okay, yes, come on in here. You see, I keep telling people there's more places of power than motherfucking excuse me, not motherfucking. There's more places to power than the book of Psalms. Jeremiah 29:11-13 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Then you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all of your heart." Once again, that is another word for saying what you're asking for, you're seeking it wholeheartedly. You're only asking for it because you know it's happening. The whole thing about, well, I don't really believe in this, but I'm going to try it anyway. Well, good luck with that, baby. We have to believe in what we're doing. A lot of us get married to people because we don't believe in what we're doing. We don't really believe in what is really going on. So we no, let me do it. A lot of us, we have fucked up jobs because once again, we didn't believe in ourselves. Oh God, I don't want to be a business owner. That's hard work. Let me go work for somebody else. Listen, it's always good to go with your first impression, your first mind. Okay. The first mind is a true mind. Okay. Come on in here. This show about letting the wrong person into your temple. Yes, it is. Going into sexually transmitted intestine, excuse me. Oh, shit. Sexually transmitted interdimensional beings, sexually transmitted demons. We let the wrong person leave their seeds inside of us, and now we're fucked up. Okay, we fucked up, y'all. Come on in here, Larry. How you doing, Larry? Yes, honey. Yes, they're sleeping right now, honey. Anubis, of course, is on the bed right here by me underneath the cover. Bella, honey, is over there on the floor underneath that cover. Like, girl, get your ass up here. Anyway, yes, honey, we're doing Larry. We're doing good, Larry. Hope you're doing well as well. Yes, honey. What up? Yes, honey. L, come on in here. Y'all be looking like movie stars up in here, honey. I'm looking at all of y'all T right here. Yes, honey. Y'all look like these are headshots. Girl, what y'all got going on, honey? Okay. This is headshots, honey. She look like she about to audition to be on some big time prime TV show, honey. Same thing. Come on in here, Lady K. Oh, yes, Lady K. I love that hair on you. Yes, honey. Come on in here, Jay. Yes, honey. Look at these composites, honey. Yes, honey. If anybody is scouting, this is the place to come and scout. Y'all want some mug shots? Come and check out my people. Come on, right. Look right here. Right here. Listen, what who be taking y'all pictures? Y'all really got these pictures like y'all on some type of show or something. What is going on? Like I've always seen y'all pictures, but I'm like, it really looks like these are like headshots. Like what shows are y'all auditioning on? Huh? What show y'all trying to get on to? Inner Sanity. Hello. Come on in here. See right there. I love her song. Listen, that's one person I want to meet. I need to meet two people. I need to meet Megan Thee Stallion and Summer Walker. I wouldn't listen, if it's publicized or publicized, if it's not, I won't even tell nobody. Like I just want to hug Megan. Megan needs a hug from a real bitch like me. Megan needs somebody to hug her who know Megan. Okay, we need to hug. Summer Walker, we don't have to hug, but I definitely want to meet her. I definitely need Summer Walker. She seems so cool, so shy, so just down to earth. She reminds me of one of my cousins. I won't say her name. My cousin's actually a nurse though. But they have the same like energy, like very quiet, and then if you push to the point, it's fuck you and da 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 da. I don't know. I just love those two people. Doja Cat, I also love Doja Cat too, but I feel like I might get into a heated argument with Doja Cat. I don't know. I love her. I feel like she's very slick with the mouth. I'm slick with the mouth. She might take my slickness or something else. I won't know if she was trolling or being real. So she might say something. I might say something. Girl, your lace front ain't lacing, and I might say, "Well, girl, your body ain't bodying." And then she said, "Well, bitch, and your YouTube career ain't YouTubing." And I'm saying, "Girl, your sing career ain't careering either." And girl, before you know, girl, we're going back and forth, girl. Mama's coming back to me. She's reading me down. She's sending her little, anyway. So yeah, but definitely Megan and Stallion and Some Rock. I definitely meet those two people. Yes, honey. Yes. Yes, I like the daily affirmation of forgiveness to self. Yes, yes, get into daily affirmations. Yes, listen, our words have power. Yes, our words have power. Yes, show self more love to manifest another doing that stuff. Of course. And energy recognized energy. Once again going into I'm single and I'm okay with being single because I don't feel like I'm completely where I want to be at. So I don't want to manifest a partner half ass. And so I don't even want to like do that to people. Some of these people I really don't understand how people, and I'm not judging people, but I don't understand how people could want to date people when they have stuff going on with themselves. You know what I mean? And then it's even worse when they have kids. Like yeah, you got a lot of stuff going on, and you out there having more and more kids, and yeah, that's just a little too much for me. So we definitely have to manifest or show ourselves love to manifest more love, right? Be positive to manifest more prosperity and more positive things. Be more at peace to have more peace in our life. I told you guys when we feel chaotic in the inside, the outside will bring chaotic experiences to us. And a lot of times it's not even curses. Your thoughts are negative, your thoughts are corrupted, your thoughts are chaotic, and now the universe is bringing you chaos. And so now you're like, is somebody doing work on me? No, honey, you brought that to yourself. Yes, honey. Yes, honey, come on in here, TC. Yes, honey, come on in here. My people know this Bible, honey. My people know this Bible. Oh, a new episode of one of my shows is on. Oh, girl, let me listen, y'all. I made me some walnut meat nachos tonight, y'all. Now, I did not get no cashew milk and make my own cheese, but I definitely use regular nacho cheese, honey, from Juanita. Okay, Juanita nacho cheese sauce. And I made some walnut meat, and I used some black beans, y'all, and it was good, girl. Even Bella was tearing it up, honey. I said, "Come on in here, girl." Okay, okay. So Matthew 26:53 to 54 says, "Think of thou that I cannot pray to my Father, or excuse me." thinkest thou that I cannot now pray to my Father, and he shall presently give me more than 12 legions of angels? Question mark. But how then shall the scripture be fulfilled that this it must be? So, of course, this is going into the ability of you being able to call upon and direct spirits. Okay. This reminds me of a TV show that I watched back in the day. I won't say the name of the TV show because I don't want to throw nobody under the bus, because I've actually came across the individual that was doing this. But Mama said a prayer, and if you did not turn on closed caption, you did not hear what Mama was saying. But if you had on closed caption, Mama was actually praying to God and said, "Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be the name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as heaven. Give us today our daily bread." Girl, Mama's going over that prayer, and she said, "I call upon 12 legions of angels to slay this motherfucker." I kid y'all not. Mama said it on the show, and literally one by one, people start falling out. That's what I said. I think that reality shows are definitely scripted, but I think that there's some truthfulness that comes along with the shows, because that showed it. And they were probably like, "What the fuck did she say?" Even the producers probably look back and say, "Damn, she was actually calling upon some energies." Girl, got her right together, girl. Got them all together. I won't even get into that. Yes, I'm working through my difficult time and I'm still manifesting good things. Yes, honey, that's all that matters. The ability to try, the will to try. If there's a will, there's a way, Lady K. Acknowledge the difficult times and be willing to get through the difficult times and know that there is joy in the morning. Can we talk about that for a minute? Huh? Can we talk about that joy being in the morning? Joy cometh in the morning. Can we talk about that? Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. I think we're gonna go into the King James version. We're gonna go into the homosexual version. Let them tell it, honey. Ain't nobody knowing if he was a homosexual. And that's the thing too. People always say King James was a homo. Your dad probably was too. I mean, girl, why y'all so mad? Why y'all so mad, honey, and being so disrespectful to the people? I just don't understand it, girl. I heard about some of y'all kin folks, honey. Hmm. Oh, they took it off. No, here we go. Psalms 30, verse 1 through 5. Come on in here. Says, "I will exalt thee, O Lord, for that has lifted me up and has not made my foes to rejoice over me." That's you claiming victory over your enemies. That's you claiming victory over people who said, "We're going to shut down her money," and the money is coming in every day and it's coming in abundantly. It's those people that sit back and say, "We're going to make sure nobody like her. We're going to write fake reviews," and those reviews ain't working. And motherfuckers still reaching out, and we still work with people in high places and motherfucking low places. When I say low places, I mean the hoods of the hoods, and high places mean bitches or motherfuckers that own those houses on the motherfucking hill. "O Lord my God, I cried unto thee, and thou hast healed me." We're claiming victory over a healing of our mind, body, and spirit. Come on in here, God. "For, O Lord, thou hast brought up my soul from the grave." Oh, we're not spiritually dead no more, God. "Thou hast kept me alive, and that I should not go down to the pit." The pit is depression. The pit is misery. The pit is sorrow. The pit is Susiana Diol. Okay. "Sing unto the Lord, O ye saints of his, and give thanks at the remembrance of his holiness." Remember that he reigns in you. And when you love him, you also love yourself. How do you love God? And that's why I be asking about these Christians though. How you love God but you sick? Like how you love Oshun but you sick in the body? You putting Oshun before your health. You putting Jesus before your health. Going out with a heart attack, high blood pressure, all this other shit you going out with, do because you want to slop down crawdads and crawfish and deep fried oysters and pig's feet and collard greens and all this other good shit. Cook cupcakes and peach cobbler and the first lady's pecan motherfucking pie, double fried on the outside. We got to remember, honey, to sing unto the Lord because he has given us holiness. So come on in here. He has made our hearts whole. Okay? For his anger in the hold on. Endureth, but a moment in his favor is life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. So we're giving victory and we're giving declaration. Oh, come on in here. That joy is going to come in the morning, and that although we're going through pain and sorrow right now, it's only going to last us for one night. Oh, come on in here. You got to understand that that is power right there. Ooh, that just woke something up in me right there. That just woke something up in me. I'm not even trying to get into that. That woke something up in me. Ooh, come on in here. Come on in here, TC. My collagen is the fountain of youth. Is that what that is? I believe it, TC. TC, I forgot how old you were, but I know you are a woman of a particular age, but you don't look like it. I'm gonna need my own show called Find My Wife. You're not ready for that right now, TC. You're not ready for that right now. TC, there's something that you're working on that I feel like you need to complete that first. Once you complete that, then I feel like you're ready to settle down. Because you're gonna have a very long, productive, successful life. Yes, honey. Okay. So definitely finish that up and you definitely gonna get what you need, okay? I love Doja Cat. Yes, me too. She's so talented. I love her music. I love just, Mama put out a song called Moo, and that song got 104 million views. And I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, like, girl, these girls are singers, and some of these girls got hot number one songs that haven't even made 12 million views. And Mama made a song called Moo 3 years ago that has 104 million views. I said, girl, you better do it, girl. And then over there in Potaway, girl, they got upset because mama didn't want to come out in the rain. And sugar melts in the rain, y'all. So I don't blame Doja Cat because, bitch, I ain't going out in no motherfucking rain either. Bitch, then who the fuck you think you are? Bitch, honey. And then, girl, they going on the comment. They trying to read her down on Twitter. And I said, ooh, girl, these motherfucking demon trolls, how dare y'all? Mama is sugar, okay? She cannot go out no motherfucking rain on the store. Now they say Kid Cudi or well, who did they say? Truck driver Ron. I don't know who the hell they say was the guy. He went out in the rain and sung and shit because he's not sugar. Demons like to play in the rain, honey. That's why they like to go out and motherfucking play in the rain because they ain't gonna fucking melt because they not sweet. Sweetness melt in the motherfucking rain. Okay, so he's bitter. He's a demon, and he's not gonna. So let him go out and play in the rain and pull the mic. I ordered some speakers, y'all. We gonna party. Good for you, demon. But Doja Cat did exactly what she did, girl. She's a queen. She's beautiful and she's sweet. Stay your ass at that damn hotel. If she would have wound that rain, I would have cussed her ass out. Because I think Beyonce did "Girls Run the World" in the rain, honey, and I was so disgusted by that. I said, "Why?" That was years ago. I don't know if that was years ago, but Beyonce was out there doing that dance in the rain, and I was just like, girl, no woman plays in the rain, girl. Let the men play in the rain. Ain't no woman playing in the rain like that, girl. Sugar melts. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Lady K. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mariah had a song on that with that verse. Fly like a bird into the sky. I need you here by my side. Don't let the world live at night. Come on, Mariah. We love Mariah too, honey. Yes, honey. Amen. Yes, honey. Amen Ra. Yes, honey. Gracias. De nada. Yes, honey. Bendiciones. Yes, come on in here. Thank you so much. Bless to you too, TC. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, you guys, I am going to be coming back. Okay. I owe you guys Midnight Metanoia. And we did it we didn't do it for 3 weeks. And then I came and I did an episode last week or the week before that. So I said, I gotta give it to my people. And so I got a surprise for you guys this week with Midnight Metadora because, of course, StreamYard has been so good to us. And shout out to my sponsor stuff too, because we've been able to pay for StreamYard because of my sponsors. Yeah. Appreciate you all. And I'm gonna start utilizing it. You can like do commercials, so I can make my cute little videos and all that good shit, y'all. Oh God, it's gonna be amazing. But let me see how many steps I walked today. Y'all, I walked 2,733 steps today, y'all. I bought a little fit watch. Girl, Aldi had a watch. What did it say? Aldi had this little cute little active watch for $5, y'all. I said, bitch, let me get this motherfucking watch. And girl, it looks cute, girl. It's cute and purple, y'all. Maybe when I get on camera this week, y'all see it, honey. The rain energy can be pulled behind closed doors without touching it. It sure could, because you're interdimensional. Yes, honey. Am I available tonight at 9 p.m. extended? I may be Eastern Standard Time. I may be. What is that? 6 p.m. here. I may be around that time. Send me an email, TC. Yeah, I may be available. It's Thursday. It's the new moon tonight, today. I hope you guys are gonna be, getting yourself together. I just wanted to plant those new moon seeds with you guys, and send y'all blessings and good energy, and stay positive, y'all. And protect your energy, revoke your energy too. Anybody using your energy without you allowing them, anybody who's festering off your energy, pulling your energy, revoke that energy now, honey, and return the sender 1,000-fold. Okay, that's what y'all need to do, honey. Get in that space. Yes, honey. Send me an email, please, TC. Yes. Well, thank you guys so much for stopping by here, y'all. It is like what, 4 o'clock in the morning. Shout out to my people out there on the East Coast, honey, and girl, all y'all, even over here in California, because honey, it is 12 o'clock, and y'all could be sleeping, y'all could be watching a TV show, y'all could be doing what everybody else is doing, but y'all want to come in and y'all want to bless me, and I'm so appreciative of y'all for that, honestly. And then of course y'all over there in the mountain time, hour ahead. Yeah, it's like 1:30 right now. And I'm just so grateful for that, that you once again decide to come listen to me during the witching hour. And then those of you over there on the East Coast, honey, y'all getting out the witching hour right now, and y'all decided to stop by here and say hey to me, and I'm so appreciative of that, y'all. I'm so appreciative of that. I really am. So I thank y'all. And yes, honey, new moon in Aries. Your moon is in Aries. Me too. Me too, TC. Yes, come on in here. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. War. But see, I use my war energy, my Mars energy, to strategize on my success. A lot of people use that energy to disrupt and bring chaos, and that's why things go fucked up for them. Use this energy to strategize on your success. Okay, I told y'all about budgeting. Get your budget sheet, take a pen. I don't know why people don't do this no more, but I was taught how to use a checkbook. I don't know if I told y'all that or not, but I was taught to use a checkbook. When you even use your debit card and stuff, you're supposed to write down what you're spending and stuff. They don't give you a book for that. The checkbook is really for your checks. Every time you write a check, you write down how much whatever. Because sometimes it takes your bank, 2 days to take that money out, and then you'll get overdrafted. But either way, I also carry around a little notebook. Mine is pink. And every time I spend money, I write it down. Every time I get money, I write it down, right? And once again, just to keep up with your expenses so you can create a realistic goal for yourself. You got debt, like I said, pay off your debt. You're trying to get you whatever, make it happen, honey. Only you can make it happen. Only you can make it happen. Let me listen to that song, honey. Yes, honey. Thank you. Love and light. Thank you so much, TC. Yes, thank you so much to my mods. I can't even see who's my mods no more. Who are my mods in there? I can't even see because I'm on the stream right, so I can see y'all colors. You need a budget sheet. Oh, let me tell you the site right now, TC. Ooh, they got a good budget sheet. Wait a minute. Hold up. I used to do TC, I used to do um Excel, right? And so I found this site and I printed out everything. Car repair logged, tell you how much your car expenses are, budgeting, financial goals. The financial goal worksheet basically says what your financial goal is under 6 months, 6 months to a year, and then over a year. So it's long term, short term, and medium term. And so it's telling you what your goal is, what's the target date you're trying to have this goal by, and there, you got enough slots for one, two, three, four, five, six goals, and how much you have to save weekly to get to that goal. And remember, I tell y'all, I'm good with that anyway, honey. Going into when I owed the IRS that $11,000, honey, girl. I have to really calculate. I said, bitch, I ain't paying y'all no motherfucking interest. Girl, oh y'all 11,000, end up paying y'all back 35,000. Y'all done lost y'all, girl. Anyway, so the website is called myfugalhome.com. Mom even have a calendar on how to clean up your house, girl. Did you wipe your blinds? Did you clean your grill? Did you do that? You that girl? Check her out, y'all. Myfugalhome.com. And no, I'm not sponsored or paid. I just use her resources. And why not pass it on, girl? Shake a hand, tell a friend. And she has a monthly budget worksheet on there. I printed out multiple of the pages and I just basically scratch off what I don't need, keep what I do need. And then I go back, you can look. The previous month, oh shit, I was only able to put away 300 this month. What happened? Then you look back, oh shit, why did I have an expense? Um, why did I put away 500 for me to go to Starbucks? Yeah, honey, we're not doing that. But myfugalhome.com. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you for my mind, honey. I wish I can see it. I wish I can see it, but I can't. That's how you say that right there. My Fugal Homes. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. I'm telling you right now, TC, you can print it out. Go right there on your computer. You click on it, you print it out. Mama even have a menu, honey. Mama has a menu. Okay, she has everything on there. I'm telling y'all, I got one. Let me tell you how many sheets I got for that. One, debt repayment plan worksheet. So these are the sheets that I utilized off of there. Monthly budget worksheet, debt repayment plan worksheet. I write that in pencil. The monthly budget sheet, I write that in pen. I got car repair log, I write that in pen. And I got the financial um, goal worksheet. And of course, those of you who are manifestors with your mind, this works out great for you. I told y'all a study that they did years ago that said that things that are written down has a 40% chance of actually being done. So just by you writing it down brings it into fruition 40%. The other 60% is you, your hard work, and that's it. It doesn't take, I mean, it's not a rocket scientist, honey. Very, very powerful, very, very, efficient, girl. Oh, that's a paid step, honey. Yes, honey. Okay. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Check it out. I'm telling you, you're gonna be amazed, honey. Yes, I have to get up in a few hours to work, but I sing you live. Oh my God, Lady K. So you stayed up. I heard that. Well, thank you. Thank you, honey. I hope I charged you up. Okay. And I hope you have a good day. I hope all you guys have a good day. Okay. Be productive, you guys. Be positive, be productive. And something I've been trying to do for like the past year, and I've been doing it every day. I think one day I forgot, so I went ahead and bought some food and gave to somebody randomly. I try to do at least one good deed for other people because of course I'm that girl. I do good deeds for myself every day, all day. But I try to do at least one good deed, even that means like it's your time to go out the stop sign, let somebody else go in front of you. You're in a grocery store, you got a cart full of groceries. The man behind you only got one, let him go. Hell, maybe the person behind you got more than you, let them go. Do something nice. Maybe, when you're going to go get change, tell them, oh, I don't need the change. And then they could put it up and let somebody else use it. Whatever, y'all. You know, be kind to other people. And like I said, do one good deed for other people. You'll be amazed of how that works in your favor. Okay. So anyway, you guys, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Once again, like I said, I'm about to get my stuff off here. And what did he do? You want to tell us what he did for you? You want to share your blessings with us? Yes, honey. Yes. I'm telling you, you'll feel so good. And especially like the elder people. Um, I actually got shut down the other day. I went to because I did something and I said, okay, you know what? When my people send me something, I'm gonna pay it forward. So one of my people sent me something this past weekend, and I said, oh, okay. So when I'm at the store, I'm gonna, see a family with kids, and I'm gonna buy something, whatever. It bit my ass. It bit me back, honey. Hello. So the lady, I guess her daughter was asking for something, and she was like, "No, you're not gonna get it." And I'm used to people saying that because they can't afford it. But Mama clearly had the money. In fact, Mama made sure that I saw her get into a Range Rover and her fucking Jeep car seat, girl. Okay. But Mama, the little girl was like, "Mama, can I have it?" And she said, "No, put it down." And I was like, "Oh my God, let me get it for her." So I said, "Ma'am, is it okay if I give you the money to get it for her?" And she's like, "No." And she don't deserve it. She was out of line. She did some very disturbing things at daycare. So no. I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Thank you." Like, bitch, I said, "I won't do that again. I won't do that again, honey. Mm-mm. Girl." I said, "Yeah, I won't do that again, honey." Because my girl, mama was telling me all of it. She had attitude. I said, "Okay." Yes, honey. So do good things for the elders, honey. Yes. Oh, he let you go online in front of him. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lady K. I hope it was good. Yes, I hope it was good. Yes, honey. We got to take care of our elders and we have to take care of our children. The children will be our future, and the elders have paved the way for us, honey. Somebody asked me, why do we have to respect our elders? Because we're grown too. And I said, honey, that don't mean a motherfucking thing. We're not 60-year-old grown, honey. Imagine what people if we experience what we experience and we're born in the 90s and the 80s and the 2000s, right? Imagine what these people has experienced that was born like the 50s and the 60s. Could you imagine that? What happened in the 70s and then it changed again in the 80s and then it changed again in the 90s and in 2000 and 2010s. Like, girl, they've been through a lot and now we're in the 2020s. So they've experienced a lot of change. And imagine how depressing that might be. So I just have a love for older people. And even when I was a kid, I volunteered to help an elder lady. I would dump her trash, girl. And mom would tell me her stories and share with me, give me peanuts and stuff, almond roasted peanuts. Girl, I love the almond roasted peanuts by Planters. Girl, mom used to buy that for me, give me a Coke. Girl, we would sit down there and we'll be talking. Mom would tell me all her spiritual experiences. She was Native American. Her name was Mrs. Tackle. Mom would tell me all her spiritual experiences, her stories when she grew up, how she had to chase the hogs, and how one of the hogs tried her. And so I loved that. Going into when I got into nursing, my internship was at a convalescent home. And, I loved it. I loved being around those older people who experienced a lot of stuff and still are here. They're still sane, they're still loving. And to me, that's like really inspirational to me and very powerful to me is when you have an old person who been through a lot of stuff and they are still loving, they're still loving and respectful to people. Like that wow, that just makes my day. Now, of course, there are some old people that are rude. Like tonight, I went to a store, I bought some chips for my nachos, and the guy was telling the girl she better not bag something with something. And she said, "What?" And he said, "Nothing." And she said, "Huh?" And he said, "Nothing." So she said, okay, the total is 35, blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, is it going to be cash or card today? And he said, none of your damn business. I said, oh, I said, yeah. Yeah, honey, this old fart. I say, yeah, honey. Okay, okay, grandpa. Okay, yeah, right there. And I say, yeah. See, he been through some shit. So I say, yeah. See that right there. So some of these people they've been through some shit and they're very rude. But like I said, when I see an older person who's respectful and still loving, regardless of what they've been through, they're still loving and they're respectful, and they call you honey and sweetie and honey bun and sweet cakes and sweetie pie. So that just melts me right there. It just melts me, honey. Yes, they do. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Thank you so much, Larry, for your support. Yes, honey. You too. Yes, honey. Yes. Later, Gator. After a while, crocodile. That's the LaCroix symbol right there, honey, huh? Is it LaCroix, LaCroix? Y'all know what sure I'm talking about, honey. Y'all, I'm really gonna go right now though, okay? I need to sip on my kombucha. I got my guava goddess kombucha, and I'm about to eat one of my walnut teas, honey. Okay? Listen, clearly are older people who are of age, and there are elders, those who are of age and wise, older people who are bitter. Yes, right, honey. Because honestly, Daddy looks like a veteran. Okay, TC, he looked like a veteran, and he also looked like he had a gun on him. And I said, "Oh, no, 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 Jesus!" I didn't say shit. I said, "Let me keep my mouth shut," because he looked like he'd be like, "Bitch, you talking? You want something?" Yeah, honey. I was like, "Ooh, ooh, ooh, mm-mm. Let me keep my mouth shut, honey. I know my place, girl." Mm-mm. What is it? The other day I went to Family Dollar. I don't know why I went to Family Dollar. I looked up something. Something said it was at a store. Girl, I totally did not look at the store. I don't know why I thought it was like another store. Girl, get to the store and it's fucking Family Dollar. I said, bitch, what the fuck? I guess I was so adamant about what I was looking for. You know, I'm that girl. I Google shit, and just go. So anyway, y'all, I get there and honey, a lady was like looking at baby diapers, and I was on the phone with somebody and I said, "Ooh, could you imagine if you had a baby with diapers and you had to pay for the baby diapers and you had to buy your shit? Imagine how stressful that would be. Like sometimes you got to be like, "Damn, I want to go eat out, but I can't go eat out. I got to buy my baby some diapers." Whatever. Could you imagine that? Girl, as soon as I said that, why did the lady grab those diapers and start running out that store? Bitch, the worker looked at me like she wanted me to grab the girl. And honey, I play like bitch. I don't know that. I don't know what the fuck that is, girl. But I think she looked because she's like, bitch. I just heard you talk about diapers and how the bitch run out the store. So, girl, you know I stayed in the store for a little longer, so she didn't think that we were together. Okay, and I say, yeah, girl, that is not my concern, honey. Mama stole. That's between you and her, bitch. I listen. Girl, I snitch mama out and mama come back and get me. Or if I would have said, get her, and I go grab her and mama takes something out of her pocket and get me together. Girl, you think Family Dollar gonna cover my medical expense? Hell no. Anyway. Well, let me go, you guys. Loving Light, two spirit mystic dot blogspot.com, 28spirit8 mystic 8 at gmail.com. And if you're feeling froggish and you're wanting to rain some green, you can also hit me up at dollar sign milk 5 honey. Anyway, y'all. Bye now, y'all. Thank you so much for stopping by. Of course, as always, love and light. And of course, something that I'm saying a lot now is namaste. Yes, honey, I see the light within you. Do you see it? Anyway, y'all, it was good talking with y'all tonight, y'all. Have a good night.